Welcome to the NextGear channel introductory video. Now I thought it would be good to start with a video on this channel explaining my plans for the channel and what you can expect here in the coming years. Now the NextGear channel will be devoted to speed, racing, and how to get the most out of your cars both on the track and the street. The channel will focus on my cars and my return to racing. Now I say my return to racing as I used to be very active in the track and racing scene about 20 years ago, but have been away for many years since I met my wife and we have had our kids. Unfortunately, the only evidence that remains of that time are these very low quality videos that you're seeing right here. My goal with the NextGear channel is to make sure that never happens again and to document my journey and return to racing. Now in 2022, I intend to return to track events utilizing many of the tracks near me for quarter mile, autocross, and full circuit racing at the nearby Autobahn Country Club and its raceways. Now, even though I've been away from the track for 20 years, I haven't ever given up my desire to return, and in light of that have been continuing to build a garage that would someday be of use to me on the track. Now, currently available to me, I have my original S2000 from 2001, which was my original autocross and track car, and is the only one of my present vehicles to come from that time. Now, this will be my primary track car, and it also has a bit of history as several S2000 products that were sold in the early days of the S2000 aftermarket were designed on this car by me. I also used this car to start the Next Level brand 20 plus years ago and designed what came to be called an in-car telematics system. In 2001, it gave me a touchscreen up front and a computer in the trunk that gave me access to internet, DVDs, videos, GPS, and so much more. Today, these things are commonplace, but back in 2001, when I first started selling these systems, it was pretty groundbreaking. Now I'll be covering all of these things in my S2000 Modification series. Now over there on the right, you're seeing another poor quality video from 20 years ago, showing you just all the equipment that was involved in making this happen back then, as well as an advertisement for one of my early systems. Now acquired since I stopped racing is my 2009 BMW 335i with the M Sport package. Now this is a fun 6-cylinder twin-turbo car that is a nice contrast to the 4-cylinder normally aspirated engine of the S2000. Now content for this car will include tuning to get some additional power out of it, and then seeing how it performs both before and after on the track. Now next is my 2018 BMW M550i XDrive. This is easily the fastest of my cars, but also the heaviest. It's an 8-cylinder twin-turbo and is currently pushing close to 500 horsepower. But with some tuning and downpipes, I'm planning on getting at least 100 horsepower more out of her, which I will cover in my videos as well as doing things like coding changes into the BMW. However, the garage doesn't stop there. I currently have an order in on a brand new 2022 M3 XDrive that will become my primary track car over time and really show us, in my opinion, the best package offered out there today when it comes to a stock vehicle. Now delivery is expected in the spring, and this channel will cover every aspect of the journey from it being built to me taking delivery, and then finally my first experiences with it on the street and the track. Now I also intend to have videos here and there covering things like auto shows and car tips that don't necessarily apply to track time, but are geared more towards general appreciation of the automobile. I hope you will subscribe and follow me on this journey of a man's return to racing.